Hey BookTube, I'm here to do a wrap up. I'm gonna show you what I've been reading in August and September. Not everything because I've read a lot of Swedish books, mainly children's and middle grade, just to kind of educate myself because I want to be a children's librarian someday. And I'm actually working as a librarian right now, but at the adult section mainly. I still get to give tips for kids when they come and ask me questions, and it's so much fun. It's just for now it's full time, but it's until New Year's. I'm very excited. I'm loving it. I'm so happy I picked the right thing to study. Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna show you what I've been reading. I've been reading this for a while, Agatha Christie, The Pale Horse. It's my first Christie novel. I'm really liking it. I'm gonna finish it this month. I've been reading this since I went to Prague. I just had a lot of other stuff in between, but I recently picked this up again. I finished a book called Swimming Home by Deborah Levy. I love this book. It's very melancholic and it's short, but it contains a lot of feelings, and I gave this 5 stars. I very much enjoyed her writing style. This is a Swedish translation. It was just really good literary fiction, and it's about a family on vacation in France, and they have unplanned guests, sort of. She's a young, depressed woman who is in love with the male of the family. He's a poet, and he plays this kind of male genius sort of thing. So if you don't like getting annoyed by male genius characters, don't read this. But yeah, the book is amazing, very well written. I've also read some graphic novels. Alison Bechdel, Are You My Mother? I have a few pages left, and this is not a graphic novel that you read in just 1 hour or 2. This is very academic and prestigious, but it's very good. She's very well planned out. I read Fun Home years ago and loved it. That one is a memoir about her father, and this is a memoir about her mother. She's very well at planning her stories and just telling them, and there's a lot of philosophy and psychology in here. So if you like that kind of more dense graphic novel, definitely check her out. And I like this style as well. It's sort of like this, and it's all black and gray and red. I read a Swedish graphic novel as well called Iggy Forever, and it's about a teenager. She's kind of poor. She lives with her mother, and she gets her iPhone wet at the beginning and microwaves it, and it melts. And this is her best friend, and this is a new friend, and it's kind of about the relationship. It's an everyday book, sort of following maybe a week. It was really good. This is her second book, Hanna Gustafsson. I read her first book as well, and I really enjoy her style. It's not the typical kind of, it's very nice. I like it. And here's another Swedish graphic novelist, Elin Lucassi, and I think this is her first full graphic novel, and this is also very funny. Yeah, she's just funny. And then I read a series graphic novel for children by Luke Pearson, and these are amazing. These are so beautiful. I want to buy them. I borrowed these at the library that I work at. Actually, I borrowed all of these except for the Christie book. And I just love these. This is my favorite. It's about Hilda. I guess she's called that and it's just the end paper, amazing. And this is the style. Isn't it adorable? It's just lovely. She lives in the woods, sort of, and just amazing. It's kind of adventurous. There's this lovely picture of her room. Oh, amazing. The last few months I also read another Swedish novel, and I read unfortunately The Milk by Neil Gaiman. I like that a lot. I think I gave it 4 stars. And I read A Pair of Silk Stockings, which is a novel by Kate Chopin. I did not like that too much. I read something else by her. I read it on Gutenberg.org. Not my thing, really. She's a classic, I guess. I also read A Tale of Peter Rabbit, because I found it at the Gutenberg as well, and by Beatrix Potter, and I love those. If you remember from one of my previous videos, I have a few of her books in the originals. I read a lot of poetry and children's book, and I read Peter Pan on audio. It sucked. I didn't like it much, really. Yeah, so that's most of what I've read, and kind of an update. So yeah, let me know if you've read any of these books, if you've heard of Luke Pearson. I mean, amazing artwork. Anyways, have a nice time. Bye.